Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, The Town Watch. My name is Josh Town. Thank you for stopping by today. We got an overview video of a couple watches from Borealis, the Microbrand. These are fairly new releases from them. They're called the Sintra, not Sinatra, but Sintra. And got a couple dial variations here. And right off the bat, I'm going to tell you that these are pretty cool pieces, and I'm excited to show them to you briefly today in this overview type video. These are on tour with Random Rob's Discord group, so shout out to him, and I'm happy to spend a little bit of time with them, but I have to pass them on to other people. So I can't really do a full overview or a full review video, and that's why I call this just a quick overview. But we will go over all the specs and features, get some quick dimensions on these watches. I'll throw them on my 6.5-inch wrist as well, and also get a Lume shot too. So pretty cool pieces. I've liked what I've seen from Borealis. I haven't had all of their watches on my channel, but I have had a number of them, and they are a quality micro brand in my opinion. And these watches are no exception. The quality on these is great, and I really think the price is great. But one of the issues is that they sell out pretty quickly. And this watch right here, as far as I know, currently as the making of this video, is sold out. But there might be a possibility of getting more of these in the future. So you can put your email on their website and possibly pre-order these. Don't quote me on that, but you can check their website. The links are in the description below for that. But this is a $250 watch. Just real quick, I mean, it's got the Miyota 9015 movement. You got a sapphire crystal, nice boxed and domed sapphire crystal that you can see there. 316L stainless steel, nice finishing, a mix of brushing and some polishing on these lyre lugs, or the twisted lugs that you might be familiar with if you know some Omega watches. They use this similar style of lugs there. And if you know Omega, you say that this looks pretty similar to an Aqua Terra, and I would say, yeah, you're pretty much right about that. Maybe I'll pop in a quick image of what an Aqua Terra looks like. So to me, I think it's pretty clear that this is a homage of that watch. But nonetheless, these are some nice pieces from Borealis. I mean, look at this texturing on the dial, and you do get kind of a sunburst, sun ray pattern as well. And I really like this icy blue color here, this light blue. They also have this red dial, as they call it. It's kind of like a burgundy or a maroon color in reality, but very, very nice. And they have other dial variations as well. But I really was drawn to this light blue one, and it's just a beautiful piece. And 200 meters water resistance here. You get a warranty of 1 year when you buy watches from Borealis. So pretty cool piece. Screw down crown, sign crown, drilled lugs. The crown is loomed as well. Nice kind of president style bracelet, as you can see here. Solid end links. So let's get some dimensions here before I ramble on too much and see what we're working with here. So about 41.5, as I'm measuring it right below the crown there to the other side. Case thickness with that boxed and domed sapphire crystal, 12.3. This watch would be super thin if that was a flat crystal. See if I can measure to the top of the bezel there approximately. So it'd be under 10 millimeter watch if there was a flat sapphire crystal here. So I like the domed and boxed sapphire crystal, no doubt, but it would be a super thin watch if it was just flat. Let's check the lug to lug distance to the actual lugs themselves. That's 46.8. Now this is a prototype model, so these are male end links here. That gives you a measurement of 53.8, but as far as I know, there will be female end links on the production models of these watches. And then we get a lug opening of 20 millimeters right there. I like the dimensions. I do. I think it works well with my wrist of about 6.5 inches, and I think it'll work for a lot of people, a lot of different wrist sizes. So speaking of that, let me show you both of these watches on my 6.5 inch wrist. And before I do that, just show you what I'm wearing today. This Ball Roadmaster Pilot GMT. I did an unboxing. Hope you check out that video of this Ball watch. But all right, now let's put the Borealis on the wrist. All right, there is the light blue model on my wrist. Feels really great, very comfortable, and sits nicely. Wears very flat on the wrist, has a good presence. So let me try the red one. There's the red model, just for your viewing pleasure to see how that looks as well. I'm going to shut the lights off and we'll check the lume. All right, here's a quick lume shot of both of these watches. You can see that the crown has lume there on that big B as well. So pretty good application, glows nicely. It looks like it's a BGW9 if I remember correctly. So looking pretty good on those indices and hands. I think these are great pieces for a great price, and I hope that they'll make more and they'll be more available in the future because they've done a really good job on these. Just want to take another quick look at the dial here. I didn't give it as much attention as I'd like to, so you can see the nice kind of sharp, steep, triangular teeth type indices going on here, and a nice arrowhead on the minute hand, and just overall beautiful dial, beautiful dial. The indices are well done, the handset's well done, and it just looks great. So what are my likes and dislikes about this watch just after having it very, very briefly? Well, it's mostly likes, I'll tell you that. The specs are great, I think. The dimensions are really good. They're going to fit a lot of people's wrists. These dials are amazing for the price point with the texture and the sunray pattern. The indices are sharp. Just a great looking dial. Super thin watch for what it is. And again, that price point of around $250, I think, is an amazing steal for what you get with this watch. If I had to change anything, I like the bracelet here on this watch. I enjoy this President style bracelet. I kind of would have liked to seen maybe some of the bracelet have some polishing on it. Maybe that would be the center links here, because the case has some polishing on the tops of the lugs, as you can see, and I think that would play nicely to not only have brushing and polishing on the case, but also to have a mix of brushed and polished surfaces on the bracelet as well. I think that would flow nicely, and it would also allow the watch to be worn more in dressy occasions. I think you could wear this watch in more dressy occasions right now, but I think that would help out with that overall look. But just minor things. Got good micro adjusts here on the clasp, 4 of them. Nice milled clasp here. Nothing to complain about. No push buttons, but just pressure fitting, but easy to use. And just an overall good piece. Screw pins for the links, forgot to mention that. But really enjoyed these. I really did. So I'm going to be shipping them on to somebody else here soon, but wanted to make this quick video. So I hope that if you liked it, you'll hit that like button. That really helps out. Share any comments or questions that you might have. I'm sure I missed something. Also reach out to Borealis. Check out their website if you're interested in these watches or other watches that they have. And yeah, that's it for today here on the Town Watch. Really appreciate you stopping by. We'll see you next time.